Here's a quick tutorial on how to use the event calendar. First, to navigate the calendar, you can use these arrows here, next and previous, to go forward and backwards between month to month, week to week, or day to day. So by clicking next, I go to January 2010. If I go back, it'll take me back to December 2009. As you can see, there are already events populated for this calendar, but let's go ahead and create one of our own. So if I click on the day 3 here, December 3rd, it'll take me to that day. And as you can see, there are 2 events scheduled for that day. If I want to add my own, all I have to do is hold down my left mouse button anywhere on the screen and drag down to the amount of time that I want to actually create that event for. So this one is 4 to 5. If I let go of my left mouse button, it's going to bring a pop-up window and I can type in what I want to be the event type and details. As soon as I click the save button, it's going to actually add that event to the schedule. Now if I go back to the month view and click the reports button, I can actually create a report for this whole month. And as you can see, it's got on December 3rd here, the senior boys volleyball practice as well as the other events. Now if you have multiple locations, such as the Gym B and Gym C, you can also add events and locations to that gym as well. So if I click back on December 3rd and then click on Gym B, you're going to see that I have no events there. But if I actually go and add a new event, it's going to be a scrimmage junior boys football, I can create an event for that day. But now what I'd like to do is actually see within that whole month, I want to see all locations for a report of that. So all I have to do is click the all locations checkbox, click the PDF button, and you can see that it lists my gyms here which have locations. Now notice on December 3rd at 4:10 p.m. we have a scrimmage between the junior boys, and in the other gym we actually have a practice for senior boys volleyball. So by clicking all locations, it creates this nice matrix of your location times sorted by gyms. The last thing I want to show you is how to move events from one day to another or different times. Simply click on the event you're wanting to move, hold your left mouse button, and you can move it up or down. Notice how the time changes as well. If I wanted to make the event longer, see these 3 little lines here at the bottom here? All I have to do is hold my left mouse button and drag down or drag up to make it longer or shorter. Another nice feature is the ability to check for conflicts. Conflicts exist when 2 or more locations exist in the same gym or field. To check for location conflicts is pretty easy. All you have to do is hit the check for conflicts button and the schedule will come up and tell you across all locations whether you have a conflict. Now here you can see that there's a game going on between the junior girls and there's also a practice for the senior boys volleyball in the same gym, in the main gym. So if I click on this entry here, it'll take me directly to that day and you can actually see where the conflict exists right between these 2 events right here. Now to resolve it, all you have to do is either delete it or move it to another time. So I'm going to move this one to another time by clicking my left mouse button, holding it down, and dragging it to 9:10 p.m. and onwards. If I hit the check for conflicts button again, no conflicts found. Thanks for watching the event tutorial. If you need any more help, just email help@playerstreak.com.